Alright. Well, it's a pretty morning. Kind of warm. Alexa was acting all flaky whenever we left. She was taking care of one thing after the other and then just stopped responding. But anyway, the forecast I heard earlier or last night said that we're supposed to have thunderstorms today. Maybe we will. It sure doesn't look like it right now. Yeah, let's stay away from the bees. Not allergic, they still hurt like hell. Looks like we're getting a bunch of carpenter bees over there. I've heard them called carpenter bees, borer bees. Okay, come on, come on. Come on, you're just wandering about now. Come on. Oh, yeah, I made a mistake, didn't I? Hold on. Yeah, we have needed the choke collar here lately. Yeah, I hope we end up with some kind of cloud cover at some point, otherwise it's going to get downright hot today. Oh yeah, it was a high of 79 with thunderstorms. That's what it was. I watched a couple of videos this morning on this one channel that I'd seen one or two of their videos before. Damn. Dang, what is it? Be Immortal or something like that. But anyway, cover like shipwrecks and stuff. But anyway, the one I'm watching right now is a oil rig. And North Atlantic off the coast of Canada. I think in the 80s maybe. It's kind of odd. I don't know if it's still the case or not. But anyway, one of the things that he mentioned was the tool pusher and another person. Anyway, two of the people that work for the oil companies outrank the captain. And that seems really out of order to me, because the captain is the person responsible for safety at sea, right? But I guess the others are responsible for bottom line. Good location, buddy. All right, come on. But like a gazillion other things, everything else falls to the wayside whenever it's a matter of money. Well, it's not the money, it's the greed. Money's just money. I just eased over the thumbnail on one video, and I guess there was a House committee, something to do. I saw ATF involved. Hold on. Let's go. But I did get a kick out of the correlation that the person was making between obesity and how deadly obesity is, and spoons, and should we have regulations, and oh, another good location, and controls on who has possession of spoons. I'm sure it was a correlation between that and guns. Of all the things they've talked about where gun controls are involved, the one that absolutely makes the least sense to me and sounds really good, and like so many things, sounds great till you really think about it, and what the real repercussions will be, rather than what sounds good and what you sell it as, okay? So, and that is mental health and controlling who can own firearms. In theory, it sounds great that, yeah, we can't let crazy people have guns. Why did this crazy person have a gun anyway? Da 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 da. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, I know. Not supposed to say crazy, but anyway, say whatever the hell I want. It's my channel. It's my phone, at least. And on the one hand, you have plenty of people that think you're crazy just in light of the fact that you want to own a gun. So you're already crazy in, millions of people's minds. Another is that you are not very dang likely to have one patient, we'll just say 3, mental health professionals. Doesn't that sound good? Anyway, luckily we're standing in front of a group doing brain calisthenics or something, but anyway, 3 mental health professionals, and they will come up with 3 different diagnoses. Guarantee it, every time. Okay. And depending on what edition of what is it, the DSM they have, how many diagnoses. Because the number of mental health codes available continues to go up astronomically. But anyway, that's another story. Okay, so we can't even get the pros to agree on in what way said individual is crazy. Okay, come on. So then you have, there's no definitive anything. Okay, it's not like there's one test. Nope. Come on. It's not like there's a blood sugar test. Okay, so this person has this count, therefore they are diabetic. Okay, so it's not like that. And so it's completely subjective. And in a subjective world, we're going to base a law on how you land in the subjective scale based on one individual's perception of that scale. So anyway, so this whole thing is like catching minnows in a swimming pool. And it comes down to whether or not your rights are going to be suppressed or not, based on this wild scheme. And, oh, we got a dead critter in the road, it looks like. Damn. So, the idea is that it's going to keep guns out of crazy people's hands. Oh, good, it's just clothing. Crazy is extraordinarily subjective. Can't even be defined by the professionals in the field. Hold on. No, you leave that alone. No, leave it alone. Over here. Come on. So that's the theory and the part that sounds good. No guns in crazy people's hands. Well, you know the best way to not be crazy? Don't go to a professional. You know how they joke about if there's no video, it never happened? Well, if there's no diagnoses, it's not real. So what will happen, instead of all of their promo commercials about, oh, we can have private online consultations and yada, yada, yada. Okay, do you really think anything's friggin' private? Come on. Whenever I just talk with a friend about, oh, well, I wonder, you know, I came across this elbow scraper. And then the next time that I get on YouTube or something, or any other streaming channel, well, look at that. I have 4 different commercials for different kinds of elbow scrapers. Yeah. So anyway. So all it's really going to do, passing those kinds of laws, the only thing that accomplishes is fewer people getting the possible help. Because I have seen mental health, psychiatric treatment, psychological treatment help people. I have. I've seen it do some harm, but I have seen it help people. So for someone to avoid seeking out talking to somebody, giving yet another valid reason, there are a lot of valid reasons. Employment, future employment. I mean, just there's a whole bevy of reasons why people don't go to psych professionals anyway. And that's just going to add another one. So, bad idea. And a flimsy one for taking away somebody's rights. But oh well. I did think the spoon thing was funny. What do you say? I'm not seeing it, buddy. But the point where they lost all what is the word I'm looking for? Oh. Huh. It is annoying whenever words just fly out of my head. Why don't we go over here? Hey, come on, I know. But your aim may not be so good today. Let's go over here. Bravo. Oh, you need to do the bridge? Okay, come on. Bravo, come on, over here. Do you need to potty again? Huh? Do you need to potty again? You don't? Okay. Let's go on our merry way then. As I've said it from the very beginning, the minute that fast food workers were essential, in our past moments of crisis, yeah, I don't need to hear anything else you have to say. Which is really unfortunate, but everything became suspect after that. Because if there is anything in our country that is not essential, is fast food. And I'm not a fast food war, man. I love, like, whenever McDonald's gets fries right, which is really hard for them to do now that they don't use animal fat. Oh, yeah. Nothing but salt and grease and friggin' delicious. And I haven't had one for, I guess, a couple of years at least, maybe longer. The chicken strip basket from Dairy Queen. Oh, good heavens. I always get a second white gravy. Yeah. But I do. But I haven't had it in a couple of years. You know, it's not like something I'm having weekly, monthly. And then I do realize how very bad it is for me whenever I do have it. Unfortunately, that's not true. Come on now, over here. One simple thing that could be changed to help so many people on our labels, because sugar's just evil. I'm a total slave to it, I admit it. I'm a junkie. See how many people can take offense at one time. But anyway, that our labels are in grams, where we are still using the imperial weight system for virtually everything. I don't think it's accidental that our food labels are in grams. Doesn't mean squat to most Americans. Teaspoons do. So instead of extra grams, X number of grams of sugar in a soda, a bowl of cereal, not bowl of cereal, half a cup. I think that's what the damn serving size is on the cereal, half a cup. Now, who the hell eats half a cup of cereal? But anyway, put it in teaspoons instead. Instead say, yeah, this is half a cup of your half a cup of cereal has 6 teaspoons of sugar. You can barely even fit that in a half a cup. So you fill up your little half a cup with 6 teaspoons of sugar, and there's not much room left. That would be more meaningful and actually useful to people, but our regulatory agencies don't. The goal is not to be useful. The goal is to protect markets and bottom lines. So it comes back to the captain on the rig. Bravo, stop that. And who is making the decisions? You know? We're a couple of starlings going at each other. Okay, come on. Come on. Come on, Bravo, let's go. I know, you're smelling the meat. Bravo. Hey, get the nose up. There you go. That's a lot of hay, going a lot faster than 30 miles an hour. Yeah, you can tell it's Sunday morning. And I have begged for oh, well, that's an interesting location. Yeah, I don't think we can get it on there, but go you. Anyway, the speed signs that have the radar. You almost got some on there. Have the radar tell you what your current speed is. Because in front of the shop, I have a sizable parking lot where it would be out of the way. It's a stretch of road where it's pertinent. Because by the time you get to my driveway, you've already been in the 30 mile an hour zone for a quarter of a mile. Plenty of time to slow down since you're supposed to actually be at that speed by the time you get to the sign. But anyway, and it's flat. No traps here. But even though those signs don't record anything, they don't affect anything. I have watched them all over the country make such a huge difference, where people really don't realize what speed they're traveling at until it's shown. What's really great is whenever those speeds, I have seen people more than once. Come on now, come on, he's already gone, come on. Like somebody in a, Bravo, come on. What is it? It's okay. Come on. Yes, he's behind us. You just stay right there. You stay right there. Hey, you have a smile? He's very concerned about the guy on the bike. Bravo. Okay. But anyway, where like interstate situation, one of those signs up, that I have watched the person in the slow lane honk because they see their speed, and then they see the other person's speed. I've seen them honk and everything else at the person who's going, wait, it's like I was going fast, you're going stupid fast. But anyway, nope, no smile? Okay.